Hello YouTube, this is Alphapenguinsoldier, and today I have a Dinomist Deck profile. It's not super complete. I mean, it's runnable. I've tried it online. I've done some test hands in real life. It works. It's decent. It's not what I want to do for the finalized build because there's I ended up talking to one of the guys on my in one of the chats that I'm in on YGO Amino, and I do want to change it into something else. Make it a little more consistent and make it kind of interesting. I do have part of what makes it interesting in right now, but I need to get a couple more cards to make it a little better. That's why there's synchro. We'll get into that later, don't worry guys. Anyway, we'll get into it. So we have three Pateran. Oh, let me get that centered. Three Pateran. He basically just, when he destroys your opponent's monster by battle, you get to search out a Dinomist card. And then we have Plesios, which for each Dinomist card you control, your opponent's monsters lose 100 attack and defense. And something important to note, for the scale 3, if another Dinomist card you control would be destroyed by a battle or by an opponent's card effects, you can destroy it when it's set as a scale. And for the 6s, they're all the same. And I think it's, if it targets another Dinomist card, you can destroy it, so that's really helpful, not just like monsters and stuff. Always nice. Anyway, we're gonna move on. 2 ofs, I run 2 Stego. If another pendulum monster you control battles an opponent's monster after damage calc, you can destroy the monster. 2 Ceratops, he special summons if you have a Dinomist. And there are no other Ceratops on the field, so he's alright. 2 Spinos, he's really good. You contribute a Dinomist and activate one of the effects. You can attack your opponent directly, and then you can make a second attack during each battle phase of this turn. So it doesn't say choose one and once per turn for the effect. It's you can tribute one and then activate one, tribute one, activate the other. So basically you can hit your opponent for 5k just directly. Super nice. So we have 2 Rex. He's pretty alright. I like Ankleos, or not Ankleos, Spinos a little better. Rex has a couple things. If this card attacks at the end of the damage step, you contribute 1 Dinomist monster to activate one of the effects. You can either attack for a second time, which is kind of nice sometimes, or you can shuffle 1 card from your opponent's hand at random or on their side of the field into their deck. Doesn't target, and then it also gains 100 attack, which is kind of nice, but it's pretty good. 2 Ankleos. I actually have the second Ankleos coming in the mail, but I mean that's the only card I'm missing for this build, this original build, so I thought I'd just proxy it. When banish any monster destroyed by battle with a Dinomist card, it's pretty decent. He's only 15, but he has a 2000 defense, so he's pretty alright. It's pretty nice sometimes, just banish a bunch of stuff. 2 hand traps, 1 Ghost Ogre, 1 Maxi. I don't have any ashes, so decided to go with these 2 just cause. And that is it for the monster lineup. Alrighty. And then we go into Dinomist Charge, which is basically like a tanky, but it's a little bit cooler. Cause it adds 1, and then once per turn, if a Dinomist card on the field would be added from your field to the extra deck, you can add one of those back to your hand, so it recycles. It's super nice. We run 2 dynamic power load, however you pronounce that. Basically, they gain 300 attack, and then your opponent can't activate anything until the end of the damage step, which is really nice. No battle traps, they can go away. 2 terraforming to go with it. And then I do run 2 instant fusion. I do have a target for that. Super nice. And then for the 1-ofs, I do 1 Regeki, 1 Dark Hole, and 1 Limiter Removal, since they're all machines. That's it for the spells. And for the traps, I'm gonna run 3 Dinomist Howling. This card is... Oh, let me get that. I'm sorry, guys. Super good. See if I can get my camera to focus in. When this card's activated, you can place 1 or 2 Dinomists in the pendulum, or 1 or 2 Dinomist pendulum monsters from your deck into the zone. So that's really nice. And then you can't pendulum summon monsters except for Dinomists. And then also once per turn, if it's already face up, you can tribute a Dinomist, target 1 card your opponent controls, return it to the hand. So it's really nice just for a balance. There are pendulum monsters that can come back, especially with the charge on the field if you have that. It's super nice. Just a lot of recycling, a lot of bouncing. It's really fun. Solemn Brigade, 2 strike and 1 warning. It's always good. I do run 2 Horn of Heaven just for you know, tribute, or not tribute, negation for like normal summons. Kind of like for Masterpiece or something like that. Just to kind of get around that, because you know, True Draco, Solemn Strike's not going to do a whole lot. You only have 1 warning. And then you can tribute your Dinomists and trigger off other cards. Like, I think you can trigger off Charge. Dinomist. Yeah, I think you can. But anyway, it's just, it helps you out the tribute monsters or like monarchs or, you know, something like that. It's really nice. And you can get those cards back, no problem. And then for the last 2, run 2 Dinomist Rush. And that's it for the main deck. It's a 40 card main deck, surprisingly. I don't know how I did it, but I did it. So for the extra deck, I'm just working with what I have. I'm going to be getting like I don't have the Cyber Dragon Infinity package or any of that right now. I'm waiting on those. So for now, I have 1 Constellar Pleiades for rank 5, 1 Artifact Durendal, and 1 Adrius, the Keeper of Armageddon. I know I should be running like Cyber Dragon Infinity and Volcasaurus and all that, but I don't have those, so I'm just working with what I got, which is okay with me. Still works. Still does work. Rank 4s, we have Castell, 101, Giant Gear X. I don't have another one, so Magister the Ascending Paladin, just to get a Pendulum from deck to hand. That's always good. Dweller and Rebellion Dragon. Once again, just kind of options and cards that I have on me. As for links, we have 2 Miss Starboy, 1 Decode Talker, and 1 Proxy Dragon. Those kind of seem like they're standard in a lot of extra decks just because they're options. Miss Starboy because it requires 2 waters and it helps you recover, you know, a water if it goes to the graveyard. It's always good. Always just another option. And then for the last 2, we have the Instant Fusion target, which is Sea Monster of Theseus. He's a water, level 5, and he's a tuner. And then we have Leo, the Keeper of the Sacred Tree. He's a level 10, 1 tuner, 1 non-tuner. He's super annoying to get over. He's 31. It's a lot of fun. I will be running another Synchro Monster once I get him. That'll be a really fun thing to try out because he'll be level 9. And I think I will cut a couple of the XYZ monsters and put in, I think it's Bahamut Shark and Toad. But we'll see. We'll see what I get. It'll be a fun deck once I get more of it done and make it a little more competitive. Should be a lot of fun. Anyway, guys, that's what I have. 40 card main deck. This interesting mess of an extra deck. I don't really have a side deck made for it because I'm not completely done with it, and I need to get a couple more cards, make it a little better. But I hope you guys liked it. Please like, comment, subscribe, give me some feedback, tell me what you think, you know, all that good stuff. Anyway, guys, stay casual, and this is Alphapenguinsoldier, signing out.